Hey, I'm Lauren, sales manager here at Radioworld, and I want to thank you all for joining us in this video for our virtual show series. And in this video, I have two Garmin reps with me today to go through their new products and what they have available for 2021. So Sebastian and Carrie, welcome. I'd like to thank you both for being here. And maybe if you guys could just introduce yourself. And Carrie, why don't we start with you?
Perfect. Thanks, Lauren. It's great to be here. My name's Carrie, and I am the product training specialist for the Central Canada region. So I take care of Ontario and Manitoba. I've been lucky enough to join Garmin. I've been with them for just a little under a year now.
Nice. And Sebastian?
Yeah, so I've been with Garmin for 2 years now. I'm in the product training for Eastern Canada. I've been in the marine industries for over 10 years before as a marine electronic technician. And yeah, that's about it.
Great. Well, I'm glad both of you are here, and we can go through some of these products that Garmin has and show the people out there what's new for 2021. So you guys have three different families. You have the Striker, the Echo Map, and the GPS Map. And one question I know we get a lot, I'm sure you both do as well, who should be buying what product? So Carrie, why don't you go in and just kind of explain, the differences and who would be best suited to buy those different models?
Yeah, for sure, Lauren. When you first start looking at our family, our first one would be our Striker family. So that one is really a fish finder only. So someone who is looking for a good value right off the bat, and somebody who doesn't need to map anything or need any charts on it because there's no maps loaded onto it, and you can't load any maps onto it either. So this would be basically our entry level one. So good value right off the bat, and also no charts on it.
Okay, so it's maybe someone with like a small aluminum fishing boat, a kayak, something like that would be a good choice for.
Exactly. It's very portable, so you can take it from boat to boat if you're going to be going out canoeing, kayaking, things like that. Or if you're just going to be going renting a boat for the weekend, it's great to be able to move around, very portable and easy to go that way.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next one up is the Echo Map, right?
Yeah. So your Echo Map would really be more around like your weekend anglers, up to maybe like your tournament fishermen. So anglers that want to have charts, they're going to be able to have some like crisp sonar imagery, and then the Panoptix Live sonar also is compatible with these, but from the 7-inch screen and above. And then the other nice thing with this is that a sailor that doesn't need radar could use this unit as well.
Okay, yeah, I've noticed that a lot. Where I know the Echo Maps are probably geared more towards fishermen, but we sell a lot of them to boaters and sailors as well, and they've been very happy with the products, especially with the deals that we typically have at the shows on the clear out models, which we'll get into in a little bit, I'm sure. So, and then for the guy who really wants it all, I guess it's the GPS map units.
Most definitely. So, I mean, right off the GPS map units are going to be like basically for our pleasure boaters. So, really good. They'll be like an inland and a coastal offshore navigation system. They're the only radar compatible ones that we have. Ultimate control with the helm, with the one helm. Basically, the one helm will allow you to control and monitor your chargers, your windlass, your lights, and any sorts of like buttons or switches or things like that you've got going on the boat. You can control it all from this app.
Nice. That's very cool. So yeah, those ones are definitely the top of the line if you're looking for that in the Garmin. So, all right. Well, hopefully that gives you a better idea of maybe the different class units to look at. But of course, you want to see them before you buy them. So Sebastian, can you maybe pull those up for us and we can take a look at them?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to show you the new models we came with this year. So it gives you a better understanding of what we're about.
Great.
Just give me a second. All right. So we came out this year with the new Striker Vivid. So those units will give you the ability to use a sonar. You can mark waypoints using the built-in GPS antenna. There's no chart that are built in those units, but we have a feature called Quick Draw Contours that allows you to record charts using your sonar right into your unit. So even if there's no charts like that comes with it, you can create your own. You can record up to 2 million acres directly on those units. So that's more than enough for you to use like for years to forward. So yeah, so after that, we also just to show different pictures we took. All our new strikers also come with new color palettes that we call vivid colors. So those allow you to see, like, to spot targets more easily than what we had before. So you can like see very separately all the structures and fishes.
Mm-hmm.
So a very good feature we came with this year. And then we have a new EcoMap series, a new transducer that comes bundled with our unit. I know you had some questions about it earlier.
Yeah, we have a lot of customers asking the differences between the GT54 and the GT56 transducers. So GT54 has been out for a little bit now, and I know it's packed with a lot of the clear out echo maps that you'll actually see on sale for this show on our website. But we also have the GT56, which is the new transducer that you guys have out. What are the differences, and what would be the benefit for a customer to moving up to that newer GT56 transducer?
Yeah, so the new GT56 transducer has larger elements, so it gives you more returns on your signal. You're gonna have more power as well. So on side imaging and side view and clear view, you're gonna have 500 watts instead of 350. So you get a better range. It's about 20% more range. On a lower frequency, you're gonna get up to 500 feet on each side of your boat. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah. It also has 3 range instead of only 2. So it covers a broader range of, it's like for someone that is looking for a better side imaging, this is like a very impressive transducer.
Right, yeah. Okay, that's good. And I've seen them. I think they are a little bit longer now. I think they're about 10 inches rather than 6, if I'm not mistaken, in that ballpark anyway. So that makes sense that you get a clearer image out of those larger elements in there. I guess the other thing people are going to see on our website, like let's just say the EcoMap 95 SV that's packed with a GT54, and then they're also going to see one for about a $500 premium, the one with the GT56. Yep. So you've explained the difference between the transducers. Is there any difference between the units?
They're the same unit, actually. We just bundled them with a different transducer. If someone was to buy a unit with the GT54, they just have to do a software update, and it will be compatible with the GT56.
All right, so we looked at the strikers there. Do you want to show us the EcoMap units?
Yeah, those were the EcoMap UHD units that came with the 56. We also did new bundles with the EcoMap Ultra. EcoMap Ultra are the high end of the EcoMap series. Those will have, instead of having only one port in the back for networking the units or connecting optics transducer, they have 2. They have 2 micro SD card slots to use. Like you can have one for your active captain chart, your user data chart, and another one for an accessory chart or something like that. Then you also have a more robust bail mount. It's for someone that is using that on a bass boat. You can jump waves and everything. There's no way anything will break or ever. It's super solid. So it's a very robust unit, and it has also a more powerful processor. You can see the screen is more fluid, it's faster. It also has a better resolution. So you're gonna see more details, there's way more pixels than on the regular EcoMap UHD. So it's like a high of the line unit,
in the EcoMaps, okay. Yeah, we're actually really excited about these ones because we've got some great deals on these ones as well. And as you mentioned, that mount is incredible. It's got a really positive latching system to it, so it's locked in and it's not coming out. So like you say, it's really popular with the guys running the bass boats. Now, will these units network with the smaller, like let's say a guy has a 7-inch or 9-inch unit, will the 10 and 12 network with those ones?
You can network to an EcoMap 7-inch or larger. So you can go, even if you have an older unit, an EcoMap Plus, this unit, the Ultra, the UHD, and the EcoMap Plus, all network with each other from 7 inches and larger. So 7, 9, 10, and 12. They all network together.
Okay, great, great.
Then we came out with a new GPS map series this year. I don't know if you have more questions about the eco maps.
No, that's good. Yeah, we can move on to the GPS map for sure.
Awesome. Let's see. So with our new GPS map, we went for a smaller footprint. So instead of having a big bezel around it, we went for a glass helm style. So it's like a glass to glass screen, edge to edge, I mean. So like a smaller footprint, a better resolution for our screen as well. So if someone is looking to like for a good looking glass bridge, that's the unit to go to. Our new 7-inch units have 60% more pixels compared to the previous generation. The 9-inch has 50% more. So it's like a big change we did with those units. Also, we included the UHD sonar built into them. They now have the 7-inch and 9-inch now have side imaging. That's something we were lacking before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like even the processor is twice as fast as what we had before, twice as powerful. So it's a big change we did in that series.
That's good. Yeah, and those units were pretty fast to begin with, so even faster will be a nicer touch. One thing I guess I'm looking for on those units as we're looking at them is the card slot. Is there a memory card slot on these ones, or is it just built-in mapping?
Yeah, we moved them to the back. Those units are now compatible with our USB card reader. So instead of having a larger footprint, we just move it in the back, and you can hide away your card reader somewhere in your boat instead of having to see it in front of you.
Yep.
So,
gotcha.
yeah.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, it gives them a really nice look to those units, that's for sure. And,
yeah, exactly. They look more like our 8610, 8612 units.
Yep.
And they also have our larger 9-inch and 12-inch now have IPS screens. So they have like a wider viewing angle than the one we had before, and a better sun visibility. Yeah. Okay,
nice. And so these ones are going to network fully with the 8600 series if a customer already has one of those on their boat?
Yeah, exactly. All our GPS map network with each other. There's no, even if they're older generation, 742 or 7610, 8610, they all network with each other.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome. So that's what's new. I think we covered everything that's new for 2021 as far as the chart plotter goes, right?
Yeah, exactly. We came out with new accessories like the GPS map, the GPS 24XD. It's a new GPS antenna with an accuracy within 1 meter.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty impressive. It also has a magnetic heading sensor built into it with a 3 degrees accuracy. Mm-hmm. So for someone looking for an all-in-one antenna, that's one of the best money can get right now.
Okay, thanks for going through all those new products for 2021 with us. That was really cool to see what you guys have, and it's some awesome products there. Part of the boat show is always about the deals that you can get, and we're going to do that this year again virtually, even though we're not physically at the store. So we've got some great deals on our website of the 2020 product, and we've got the EcoMap units, the EcoMap UHD 75 and 95 SV models available. So you're going to want to take a look at those. And then the larger 102 and 122 SV models that Sebastian was mentioning there. We have those, and all of those are going to be packed with the GT54 transducer. So it is the older style transducer, but as he mentioned, you can upgrade to that GT56 down the road. And the nice thing about our pricing on them, you can actually buy it with the GT54 transducer and then buy a GT56 on top, and it's still the same price as buying it with just the GT56, the new model. So all you have to do is update the software and you've got the same unit. And then if you're a boater, we have the GPS map 742 XS and 942 XS Plus models, which are some great chart plotters that have built-in auto routing on them right out of the box. So those are a couple you want to take a look at. They're all in our show special section. So those are all the chart plotters we have, from the new stuff to the specials. And Sebastian and Carrie, I know you guys have a new product called OnDeck. that's coming out that a lot of people are going to be interested in, because it's going to keep them connected with their boat when they're not even there. So why don't you guys show us that?
Yeah, you're right, Lauren. We came out with a new system called, let me share my screen. Came with a new system called OnDeck. So it's a telematics system that allows you to monitor and manage your vessel from a distance. So it's using 3G and 4G LTE networks. So you could be anywhere in the world. If you have a cell phone connectivity for your boat and for your cell phone, you can either control your bilge pump. You could see if somebody breaks in your boat, you can see it using the security detector that comes with the unit. You can also see if somebody unplug your boat from the shore power. There's a lot of connectivity system you can use with that. You're gonna see here, there's a built-in GPS antenna in it that will allow you to track your boat if it's moving for any reason. There's either you're using a built-in GPS antenna, or you can also install an external one if you ever had to install your black box in a cabin or something and it's hidden away and you don't have a GPS signal. Your units will also store your data for up to 30 days on the cloud. So whatever happened, all your data are secured. And if somebody was to unplug the unit or remove the batteries from your boat for any reason, there's a built-in battery that will last for 48 hours. So you're fully back if there's anything that's happening. You can also control up to 5 relays. You could start your generator from home if you wanted to. You could start your bilge pump. You could start your fridge ahead of time. You're on the way to your boat, you can start your fridge. So a lot of good features that are packed in that unit. So those are some examples of all things you can monitor. Everything connected to your NMEA 2000 could be monitored from that. So you could see the wind direction over your boat at the marina, battery voltage, water temperature. And you can see here, you can track your boat, power different switches, a lot of different features. And we have 2 types of plan right now. We have the annual plan that allow you to pay for a full year ahead of time. This one will be $17.99. You don't pay ahead of time, but you sign a contract to subscribe for a year. And we have the monthly plan that allows you to cancel anytime you want. You don't have to commit to anything beside a month. So this one will be at $27.99. So it covers mostly what this product does. It's a pretty awesome product.
Yeah, for sure. So from just the convenience, like you mentioned, about turning things on and off, like, you're heading up to the boat on a hot July day, you could just, kick the AC on the way up and have a nice cool boat to get into when you're there. Then also just even like the theft benefits of it. If the boat is stolen, you can track it and see exactly where it is. And I also like the idea of that backup battery in it. That's great, so there's no getting away if you have this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So what units will this connect with and work with?
This one will connect to, you don't even have to own a Garmin system to use it actually, because this one will be able to switch anything that is electrical. It's using a switch relay. So anything connected electrically to it will be like switched off or on. Yeah. If you wanted to connect to NMEA 2000, it's fully compatible with all our NMEA 2000 units. It's probably compatible with other manufacturers. I don't want to go too far in this, but sure. I don't know exactly. Normally, everything NMEA 2000 is compatible with NMEA 2000, but so far it's compatible with our Eco Maps and GPS maps.
Okay, great. So I guess even a customer who had a different brand on board but wanted to take advantage of these features, they can do that. So that's really nice. And then it's just all done controlled through an app. Is there a specific app for it? Is it through the Active Captain app?
Yeah, you just use your Active Captain app. Once you have a subscription to to this system, it will allow you to do more using the active captain app.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. That's definitely a cool feature. And, you know, at under $30 a month, even if you did like a 6-month term, I mean, it's a great deal for the insurance and the conveniences of it. Okay. Well, there you have all the different chart plotters and the different features that are available on them. And that new OnDeck is really cool. One thing I want to ask you is what would a customer do in the event that they have a problem? And I'll preface that a little bit. Garmin is the brand we definitely sell the most marine electronics of, and it's the brand we get the least back of. So it's we have a very good track record there. But in the event a customer did have a product failure, what would they do?
Well, I mean, as you said, Garmin, obviously we have a great policy in that to be able to support the customers. So being able to contact the person who sold them first off, you can get contact through you guys. If not, we have our tech support number that a customer can call if they're just having certain issues, which again, they can get off online or they can get from the dealer as well. So knowing that and just having a support system to be able to call through, sometimes you can resolve a lot of problems that way right off the bat without needing to go anywhere else. But if there is an event where something does need a little bit more attention or they need a little bit more help and it can't be resolved that way, we do have a great warranty. So I'm just going to read through all the different units for what we have and what our warranties are, because they are a little bit different for each one.
Sure, great.
So for the Strikers series, you have a 1-year warranty for the Strikers. You have a 2-year warranty on the EcoMap and the GPS map. So the 2 years of onboard service, that's also if it's been installed by a certified installer. So that's really important to make sure that they are being installed by certified technicians.
If you have it installed by a certified installer, Garmin's going to offer you an onboard warranties. It means that Garmin's going to pay for a technician to go repair the issue on your boat. That's the difference between having it installed by a regular installer or a Garmin certified installer.
Then when you get into the transducers, you do have a 2-year warranty for the transducers. So the GT, the CV, and the Panoptics. 3 years for any of the force trolling motors that we have. You have 3 years on the Fusion, the True Marine series. So I know you do carry Fusion. I don't know how big it is necessarily, but you do get the 3-year warranty on that as well. And then if there are any issues after the warranty period in that, contacting Garmin is your best way to go, because you never know what's going to be able to happen. Usually with like 90 days outside of the warranty period, they'll still help you out. But even if it's a little bit outside of that, contacting them and being able to see what sorts of things they can come up with to help you out. So always just using that support number and that, being able to call tech support is a great way to be able to try to rectify anything.
For sure. Yeah. And I know you guys have always been great. Like we've had a lot of customers call in and it's been within the warranty period and you guys say, just give them another one. And we do that and the problem's solved. So I know the downtime is very minimal for the few customers that we have had issues for, and they're back on the water right away. So it's been really good that way. So I wanted to ask you both now as well, and maybe Sebastian, we'll start with you in this one, and then Carrie, you can answer when he's done. I wanted to ask you two what your favorite Garmin feature is. So what would you say, Sebastian?
My favorite features is definitely the quick draw contours. I love being able to record my charts wherever I'm at, like even if there's like that specific lake has never been surveyed or anything, I can just record my old maps, and every time I go over the same spot, it just gets better and better. And this is all free, so that's a very nice feature.
Yeah, definitely. Being that it's free and really the only thing you need in most units is a memory card to do it, it's definitely a nice thing to have. And like you say, if there's no mapping on your lake, well, you can make your own, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. And what about you, Carrie? What's your favorite Garmin feature?
Well, for me, it'll be a little bit different. So like being new to the marine industry, there's so many things that just intrigue me and like make me go, wow. But the biggest thing that just kind of impresses me has been our live scope. So being able to see what goes on underneath the boat and being able to look at the screen and interpret it from somebody who doesn't know much about fishing or chart plotters or anything, being able to look at that and being able to know and see that there's a fish, or be able to see that there's the bait down in the water, like just being able to know what's going on underneath the boat without knowing any other background has been fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. And that we get that all the time. I mean, a lot of the sonar these days, especially like the side imaging sonar, it's a very good tool, but you have to learn how to interpret it and read it and understand it. But with the live scope, like you say, it's like literally just looking in through a fish tank and seeing what's going on down there. So I would agree completely that it's an awesome tool for someone who may not really understand the electronics game of it. It's going to really accelerate your understanding and learning of it. So that's great. Those are two great features, and I would agree those are probably two of my favorite Garmin features as well that we have right now, but I'm sure you guys are working on a lot that will blow our minds in the future as well.
We hope so.
Yeah, for sure. So, well, I think we'll wrap it up. So I thank you both for joining today and being part of this video for us. And yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone out there for watching as well. And hopefully you enjoy this virtual show as best you can this year. And definitely take a look at our website for all the great deals on the Garmin and other products. So Carrie and Sebastian, thank you very much.
Thank you, Lauren.